Oh, shit. Hi, welcome back. If you're new here, sup. My name is Elmo, and today I'm talking through my currently reading for March. You may be wondering, currently reading? Don't you mean TBR? No, I do not, because I do not stick to my TBRs, and you'll notice a lot of the currently readings right now were the same as the start of the year. Because I've read like 6 library books, because I have to pay to reserve books, and I refuse to do that. So I end up just picking up a bajillion library books a month and doing as much as possible, try and finish them, instead of reading my own books, which is actually what my focus for this year is meant to be, but also it doesn't matter because I'm still reading. Currently reading for March. First up is Mockingjay. I am halfway through Mockingjay. You may be thinking, Elmo, didn't you say something about a new Hunger Games book coming out in March? I did. We are 1 week away from Sunrise on the Reaping releasing. I have 210 pages of this left to read, so this is my job for the week. I spoiled a really huge thing in Mockingjay for myself, and it makes complete sense for it to happen. I think in my head, if it didn't happen, I would be disappointed, but it's going to be painful, so I get to look forward to that this week. Next up, this is Misery by Stephen King. I'm halfway through this as well. Would you believe where I am in this book? It's setting up for something absolutely just horrible to happen, and I really don't want it to happen, but if I've learned anything from the 192 pages I've read of King's work already, it's gonna fucking happen. I'm not looking forward to that, but I'm really set on finishing it. There's something about Misery. Whenever I pick it up, I find I cannot put it down. I feel like I'm reaching my limit and I'm reaching my limit and I'm reaching my limit, and then I actually reach my limit. That is kind of the second on my priority list for currently reading for this month. This is such a beautiful book. Mary Shelley. Oh my god, Mary Shelley. Percy Shelley didn't deserve her. I do. I've not got much further into this than last we spoke. I'm on chapter 6. Victor has had his mental breakdown. He's gone a bit hysterical, bless him. I hope to finish it soon. It would be on my classics list. I've made new bingos, by the way. So much has happened in the past month. I've got 4 new bingos. They're all owned books. There's 64 titles that I'm bingoifying to try and read, and it's actually working. But yeah, Frankenstein, really fun time. I really love the older style of writing. It's giving me hope for the other classics on my shelf that I hope to get to some point this year. Library books. We're onto library books. This is Blackfish City by Sam J. Miller. It's a climate dystopia. I'm back on the dystopia train. Floating cities have been constructed in the Arctic Circle. That's where people live now. And there's also they call it breaks, and people are basically having fractured personalities and speaking languages they shouldn't know how to speak. So I have no idea how that works, but secret lies in these pages and I'm very hyped to read them. It's been a hot second since I fully went in on dystopias. It's already really interesting. There's this mysterious lady who has a ship, and there's a polar bear that she's befriended, and also a killer whale, hence Blackfish City. So that's fun. Julia Armfield's Private Rites. I wasn't sure what kind of flavour of horror this would be. It's an insane flavour of horror. I feel like green and red are going to be significant colours for the whole book. I don't know if it's going to be good, evil, light, dark reflections or what, but I'm catching on. But I'm very excited to read this. I think it'll be a fun time. I also got this from the library the other week. This is Jungle House by Julianne Pachico. This is also kind of a dystopia. Here's the blurb. Lena lives alone in the jungle with Mother, the AI caretaker of the holiday home they look after together. The homeowners don't come anymore, and only their security drone remains. So it's just them, protected in their compound from the violence outside, until Lena finds a pair of binoculars inside the perimeter fence and begins to realise Mother has been keeping secrets from her. Oh shit. It sounds really fun. It's fairly short. So there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's more. It wouldn't be one of my currently reading videos if I didn't have way too many books to be currently reading. I finally started Moon of the Turning Leaves by Waubgeshig. I'm already obsessed. It follows on with the same characters from before, which I was a bit confused about because I was so sure that one of the characters died at the end of the last book. But this second book follows the daughter of the protagonist of the first book. Again, it's a bit climate dystopia-esque. It sounds like shit is gonna go down and they're gonna really struggle to survive. So I want to see how they're gonna get through this. Also, I took out Dandelion Wine by Ray Bradbury as an audiobook from my library. It's not that long an audiobook, so I'm feeling pretty happy about it. I wanted to read it because it's actually like a predecessor book to Something Wicked. He just writes so beautifully, I can't. But I'm listening to that, so that's good. I also took out the audiobook of Sea of Tranquility by Emily St. John Mandel because it's almost that time of year for me to reread Station 11, but she's written other things and I would quite like to see if they're of similar nature. And also the book was available, so what else am I meant to do? But yeah, I'm quite excited to make a start on that. I'm currently reading 9 books. I hope to whittle that down over the next few weeks and then it's going to go up again because I've got the pre-orders coming in. But yeah, there we go. That's what I'm currently reading. Update for you guys. Life is actually insane. I had a scary life moment a couple weeks ago. It's resolved, kind of, but that's what's happening. Anyway, I'm gonna go read and do a bunch of editing. I hope you're all doing amazingly well. Let me know what you're reading. You know the drill. Let me know what you're reading. See you when I see ya. See ya. Let's move these into arm's reach. Are we ready? Life's been rough, but I'm back. Is it a comeback if you do it every 2 weeks? I should do stationery videos so you guys can understand what is wrong with me.